Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, it's going to be a quick breakfast. Friday, I busted in a frying pan, ketchup, bread, yogurt, and coffee. So, I got to go in with LaFonda to her work. And then come back. Because we only have a class 7, which beginners. Unlike a new licensed driver, until I get my class 5, I gotta do the road test. But as it stands right now, I get insurance. I'll be right up there. So I gotta go in. LaFonda's not allowed to do it. I have to go in. Get them to run something and see if I can get my old driver's license number. So he can do a thing on, and then it wouldn't be like I was a newly driver. The motor vehicle is messed up in Canada. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, I think Manitoba and BC are all government run. They're like a Service Canada. Alberta and Quebec, for sure. Even Newfoundland is government run. But there's a couple of provinces that's not. In my province, of course, where I had my license, the insurance guy can't run a thing on it because it's government run. That's why I gotta get my old driver's license number. So that he can run it and see that I never had any parking tickets or speeding or all those years I drove. I never had DUIs, never had my license taken away from me. Knock on wood. All those years of driving. So and yesterday, I waited and waited and waited before I cooked, took shower, for those dogs to come. I was getting late. I said, F it. I took my shower, got ready, started cooking. I had food. You're not supposed to have food because you got the dog. I told him I gotta get ready for work and I gotta make my supper, my lunch. There were 2 of them. They were hounds. They're sniff dogs, hounds. Both of them. Pure hounds. Oh, no. Back out again. I just moved everything up against the wall. Or from the wall. That's up so that the dogs can. Just for bugs and anything like that, right? So, that's twice. The first time it was only one. It was just... They do it once a year. While they're doing that, usually a landlord, there's a piece of paper, it says ask if any repairs. They do their yearly thing at the same time. But there's no repairs, and she knows it. If I needed repairs, I would tell her. Some people don't, see. They'll let the place run down. They'll be in here 10, 15 years and not get one repair, and then when they move out, it's like almost have to do a whole new apartment. But this place was almost brand new when I go to La Pondas. Hers hasn't been done. She's no wonder she wants to come up here. But the people that lived here before, they must have been the type that, like I said, didn't get repairs done. They changed everything after they moved out. Brand new kitchen and bathroom and carpet and flooring and painted it and put new blinds and then once that was done, that guy moved in. I guess he had 2 jobs. He was never in here, never used the stove, the microwave, the fridge, probably just, you know. Anyways, he slept in the living room on a futon mattress. He had the bed mat in there, but in the bedroom. But anyway, he was only here 6 months. I guess he was never here. 2 jobs, right? So, and then I moved in after. So now La Ponda, she got the old kitchen and they painted it, the guy. And then the way he put the doors back on, they're all up and down, and what a mess. They did change your countertop though. What a mess that was. But she moved in right away, too. So if you move in right away, then pretty hard for them to do renovation. The only thing I'm going to do is clean up this carpet a little bit, but the carpet wasn't wasn't done. I mean, it wasn't dirty because Buddy, but still. So, I'll get some of that stuff at work and spray it on, and just here in the bedroom. Clean up. Because I want my damage deposit. I want it all. But the carpet wasn't done. Anyhow. But the blinds all work, and those doors there, closet doors, and like nothing's broke here, so. Nothing is broke. I gotta hurry up. She's got a lot to do. She gotta drop the kids off, drop Ian off, come pick me up. Anyhow, that's about it. There's not a whole lot going on right now. Just I gotta get that done and then find my way home. I'll probably have to walk home. The air is really bad out there with the fires and everything. Got big warnings, and only takes me what did I say, to walk home? Half hour. 45 minutes. Yeah. Anywho, well, that's about it. That's about it for that. Yeah. I'll just take my time walking home. And then I might have enough time to take a nap. Probably I should order the bus. Get the bus to pick me up. That's what I'm going to do while this is uploading. If I don't use the bus, then I'll just catch the bus. I'll just delete it. So, I'll let you guys know. Be good to get that number. If not, I mean, I have to do the rate he gave me. Even if I got my class 5s, it wouldn't be that. I'm still new. It's like I came off the like I'm an infant, you know. Anyhow. What a day yesterday. Bay cleaner didn't show up. She never called me to tell me she was going to be late. She's been late with the other one too. So anyway, she's been late once or twice with me, but she called and say I'm going to be late, so I never called them up, right? So 20 after, I waited. Still no phone call. Now, she got the other guy's number. She could have called him up and said, can you take my shift? And then call them up, hey, I got it covered. But she didn't. And she got his number. She even got my number. Or at work, I mean. And she could, if she lost it, she could have called me and said, hey, do you got so-and-so's number? I'm going to call him because I can't make it in, blah, blah, blah. And I would have gave the number. But when I called my supervisor, I said, is she going to be late? Because usually if she's going to be late, she calls. I said, but I got no phone call. Nothing. She said she didn't. Hopefully they fire her because she's coming in late too much. I didn't know she was doing it when I was on vacation to the other worker. I didn't know. I think it was only once she called me up. I'm going to be about 10 minutes late. I said, okay, take your time. Yeah. But she started work. She does not want to start work until 7:15, regardless if she's late or even if she comes in right at 7. She does not want to start until 15:15, and she gets paid those 15 minutes. She wants to stay 15 minutes after 10 o'clock, but she's not getting paid for it. And she's not. I gotta leave at quarter after. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care if I have to stay 15, 20 minutes after. I said, well, I do. Because I got the key, she don't, in the security code, right? I said, well, I do. I said, because I don't get paid after 10:15. If I have all my work done and ready to go, I'm going. You know, that's what I said to her. I don't care. I'm not putting up with, but hopefully they fire her. The other guy said he'll do 7 days a week if they gave it to him. And he works. I mean, okay, like Bro said, because he done it. They, of course, the first 2 months when they're on their probation time, we'll see after, but I think he's been there close to two months. He's not the type to just stand around though. He gotta go. His wife, I seen her, she came, got air, said he got OCD or whatever, so he gotta keep on the go all the time than to just sit there and do nothing. So I don't think I have to worry about him. Even if it's just going out or inside doing the windows, I mean, come on. After when you're done, it's not hard. You know, but he knows what to do. The pump's got to be done, the windows, make sure the holes are covered with rock, the white balls, but I better get going. I gotta upload this, and what did I say I was gonna do? Oh my God. I was gonna do something. I need my mini brain. You know those Post-its? I need them. Oh well. I don't think it was that important. I already remembered it. I got so much going on. Yeah, be nice if I can get that number. If not, gotta pay it anyway, right? You know, can't drive without insurance. And they're gonna want their plate back, their dealer's plate. Okay. They're not too worried, they know where I work. He came into my work, and I had to, he changed some paperwork last night there. To our benefit, of course. So I had to initial, and he gave me the bill of sale, and so, yeah. Then I gotta concentrate on getting my license now. It's only a $7 discount, so I'm gonna go into, because that Confusion Corner, I'll just go into the small town one, like smaller, one stop sign, you know what I mean? But I gotta drive around there first. I've been there, but I only been through it, and I've been to the courthouse that time because of the rental thing. I didn't even, we went by like, they got like Walmart and all that, like we went, but it was one straight road, so I don't know. In the RCMP, because the GPS, when we put the address of the Justice Building, the courthouse, it sent us across the street. I went in and some guy was upset with the receptionist, and I was like, oh my God, you know, and this is a police station. I knew I was in a police station, but I'm thinking maybe the courthouse is whatever. So anyway, finally he laughed, and I said, do you know where's the courthouse? And she said, it's across the street. Coming up, you wouldn't be able to really see it because the front of the building is this way. So all you see really is the back, and then here was the RCMP with 100 cop cars. I never seen so many cop cars in all my life. The whole parking lot was full of cop cars. Anyway, so I crossed the street and went over, and then when I was done, I called LaPonda, it's Ian LaPonda, and I said, don't pick me up where you dropped me off, it's across the street. I said, but that's the only place. They went to Dollar Store and Walmart and whatever while I was in there, but on the way back, they just drove around it, so a different way. We went in one way, but we went out another way, and I did see it, but we're tasked with Tasquin. With Tasquin? Yeah. With Tasquin. Anyway, that's where Ding Dong lives. I'm upset now. He knows I'm upset. The Fonda says I'm being petty, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm upset. I'm upset. I don't think I'm being petty. I don't know. Pretty much didn't come out and say it, but yesterday he called. I didn't pick up a couple times, and then I called him back after. I said I'm busy at work, but I wasn't that friendly with him, so and then I pretty much almost came out and said 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He brought up rhubarb, like I said. Then we watched a couple movies on Netflix. So in the morning, I did my video. I made the rhubarb and all that. And it's going to be a scorching hot day. Scorching hot. And gets up about 8 because tired. The heat, and he works in the heat. So anyways, I don't think I'm being petty. I'm upset. Anyhow, he had some rhubarb and sat around, watched another movie because he's waiting to see, because his job, I think the earliest, he had to be in for 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, sometimes 8, 9, 10. He was waiting here to hear from his boss. So I said, what are you doing today? He said, oh, I'm just waiting. He said, anyway, for the boss. So I said, I guess I'm not doing anything because LaPonda's going way up North Edmonton there to friends and all this. I said, I asked her because Leah and her friend was there. I said, I asked her if she wanted to go to the Wizard Lake maybe and bring the kids and that, but the kids wanted to go to the thing and all that, and oh, he said, what are you doing? I said, well, I don't know. I said, if you were LaPonda, take me somewhere. I wouldn't be stuck home, on the deck all day. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I said, you and LaPonda. I said, both. Okay. And so he got the phone call, got to be in, and it's only 11 o'clock now. 11:30. I said to him, so he says, yeah, 5 o'clock. He said, I got to go home. I got to do my laundry. I got to do this and that. And I said, okay. So, well, I'm stuck on the deck all day. You know what I mean? An hour later, he calls me up because he don't have reception where he is, right, to get phone numbers and stuff. Now, like I said, he drove me all over the place. You know what I mean? There's one spot in the spring. They were two spots really. Like you got water, nice water, both sides, and we drove there, but didn't go beyond because it was too soft and didn't want to trust it to go any further. Now he knows I'm going to be stuck on the balcony. I don't know. He knows that I'm going to be on the balcony all day long. And he drives there, goes across to where it was too muddy for us, too soft. He goes there, and something happens to his vehicle because it's rough. And anyways, so he went for a joyride. Where I thought he was going home, he could have taken me somewhere. You know what I mean? That's how I feel anyway. Anyways, he takes his joyride and breaks down, called me up, asked me to call around because he had to get a part. His whole day, karma, his whole day was there. He didn't get back home until like 9. So if he would have taken me for a drive around the lakes and stuff and whatever, because he wasn't in a hurry to go home. And I said to him, after he called me, oh, I made it home, whatever, and I said, oh, I'm going to bed now. I said, I'm tired. He said, yeah, me too. I gotta wake up at 4 to get in there for 5. I said, okay, good night. That was that night. Then he calls me 5, 6 o'clock, keeps ringing and ringing and ringing, and anyways, I didn't pick it up. When I picked it up, he said, oh, da-da-da, and all this, and I said, yeah. I said, well, I thought you were going right home, because you said you had laundry and everything to do. Because he was saying, oh, what a miserable day, and it was the whole day, and he had to get a friend to come pick him up, and so he could go into South Edmonton, get the part, and this and that, and I said, yeah, it was quite a miserable day too for me. I said, because I just sat on deck all day. I just sat on deck. See, if the girls would have been there, I would have grabbed them. We would have went, I mean, it was hot. You know what I'm saying? I would have grabbed them and went to the water park or the splash pad and got wet. But they went that way. So, to her place. Kids. Anyway, I said, yeah, I didn't know you were going for a joyride. He didn't say nothing. So I think he knows I'm pissed off. Then I said, I gotta let you go. I gotta check my cash, my balance and everything. I can't talk right now. He said, goodbye. Good. I think this time I'm done with him. And the shoes, come on. You don't have to get, okay, you gotta get up at 4. You got some laundry to do and whatever, but it's only 12 o'clock. Not even 12. 11. If he would have went right home, took a shower, been there, maybe go to the groceries, go get your groceries, do your laundry, whatever. Things that I wouldn't care to do, you know what I mean? But he knew I was going to be bored here all day, and he takes the joyride. I don't know if I'm being petty. I just figured if it was the other way around, and I was not feeling to go home right away, straight away, I would say, come on, I'll take you for a drive. We'll go to the lake. It's only a half hour out. I already mentioned Wizard Lake to him, because I mentioned it the day before, or the weekend before. I mentioned to him, I said, yeah, when I get my driver's license and I get my putt-putt, next summer, I can take Jenny and take the 3 kids, right? And it's only a half hour out, and it's just out past, not going towards Devon, or in Devon, but past Devon. And it's Wizard Lake. Pigeon Lake is way further. So, I said, I'll take them there. We can spend the day, bring some sandwiches and whatnot, you know. Anyhow, I gotta get going. I got to upload and then stop talking. But I don't think I was petty. I don't know. I just don't. So you guys have a good day and stay safe and a cigarette time.